Luxury handset. Over to you.
Yes. So the first thing is that it's built by stainless steel. We also have stainless steel here, which is PVD coated by black. So the stainless steel gives it a rough surface, so it can last much better. We have rounded all the edges, so they feel good when you, for example, use it on your ear. There's no edges that can irritate you when you talk along. Talk to your wife about that; she'll love it when she uses it. It's smaller, we decided a little package because we have seen these big packages, which is sometimes in people's hands is too big.
And how big is the screen there?
That's 3.8-inch widescreen.
And what resolution is that?
It's 480 x 800.
Okay.
And then we have two keys. We have a key down here, which is a home key. So a lot of phones doesn't have the home key, but I have a home key here. And if I press it, I can of course do the standard Android things where all the latest things comes up. We also have a new invention, which is a key up here. It's called activity button. You can program any activity to that button up here. If I long press now, you'll see the light is turning on. And if I press it again, of course it stops. And if you have a short press, you can code any command, for example an infrared command, like it's turning on your radio and stuff like that. You'll be able to.
So could you show us the skin that Lumigon's put on Android? Could you just give us a brief tour of this?
It is what you see here. Very, very simple, very, very blackish. And if you see, for example, the remote control, it's always very simple. Lumigon is for simple things. We want good quality in simple packages. We don't want too much UI distortion. We want to have a phone that is simple to use with not too much changes. Of course, there will be small changes where you quickly can access your infrared or Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and the settings and stuff like that. So we will. Our skin is very simple. We don't want to do the very.
Fantastic.
Yep.
And this remote control, you say there's an infrared blaster at the top.
Yeah.
And so that can learn from remotes.
From any remote control phone, you can push here this key, and now there's gesture controls. You can move it around.
So like tilting it right will send the cursor right, or the selector, or scrolling up and down.
We choose to select. This is the selector button, so when you push here, it will select. So we just put it into the gesture control as well. So that's new. Not even a remote control has this feature. So you move it left and right, and it will run into the menu. That's different.
Fantastic. Specification-wise, what's the processor?
It's 1.4 GHz Qualcomm Snapdragon called S2, which is one of the latest generation. Runs 1.4 GHz, so it's fast. You don't see, as you can see when I swipe around, it's there's no lag.
I mean, was that an intentional thing to go for ice cream sandwich because you felt that you'd get a better performance than running with
better performance, and of course also a new skin. The Android ICS is a much more sleek skin that fits throughout the phone.
Right.
So you see all the menus and all that thing is a perfect match for this phone. Sleek, simple, all this kind of thing.
And camera-wise, what's the specifications of the camera?
We have an 8-megapixel camera here. We have a flash here, so it keeps the industrial standard.
And that's an autofocus camera.
And it's also here you have the key where you can push a little bit. And you have the autofocus.
Oh, it's a two-stage camera.
Yeah, two-stage key.
Fantastic.
So it's simple. So
and that's a front-facing camera at the top. And when can we expect to see this device?
This half year, and we expect the price will be around 500 euros.
And is that a Europe release or a global release?
It will be a European and Asian release.
Fantastic.